The steam from the Hogwarts Express is not just a cloud of vapor, but a physical weight that hangs over platform 9 3/4. It smells of coal, wet iron, and the bittersweet scent of endings and beginnings. For Harry Potter, the man with the lightning bolt scar that has faded but never truly vanished, this place is a graveyard of memories and a nursery of hope. He stands there, his hand resting on the shoulder of his middle child, Albus Severus. The boy is a mirror image of Harry, save for the eyes, those green eyes that once belonged to Lily Potter and then to a boy who lived in a cupboard under the stairs. But Albus does not feel like a hero. He feels like a footnote. He feels like the mistake in a perfect legacy. As the train pulls away, the story of the boy who lived transforms into the story of the boy who failed to live up to the name. Albus moves through the corridors of the train, feeling the eyes of every student on him. They are looking for the chosen one's spark, but all they find is a nervous kid with a heavy trunk. He finds a compartment, and there sits Scorpius Malfoy. The world told Albus to hate the Malfoys, just as it told the world that Scorpius was the secret son of Voldemort, conceived through a time turner. But when these two boys look at each other, they don't see legends or villains. They see two lonely souls drowning in the expectations of their fathers. The sorting ceremony at Hogwarts is usually a celebration, but for Albus, it is a public execution of his father's reputation. When the sorting hat is placed upon his head, it doesn't hesitate. It screams Slytherin. The Great Hall goes silent. The silence is louder than any scream could ever be. It is the sound of a legacy breaking. Over the next 3 years, we see Albus wither. He is bad at potions, he is clumsy on a broomstick, and he grows to hate the very halls his father called home. His only refuge is Scorpius, a boy who masks his own grief over his mother's terminal illness with a frantic, nerdy energy and a heart made of pure gold. The tension between Harry and Albus reaches a breaking point on the eve of Albus's 4th year. Harry, now a high-ranking official at the Ministry of Magic, is struggling to connect. He gives Albus his old baby blanket, the only thing he had from his mother. To Albus, it's a piece of moldy cloth. To Harry, it's his heart. In a moment of blind rage, Albus tells Harry he wishes he wasn't his father. Harry, pushed past his limit, says the words that will haunt the rest of the story. "Sometimes, I wish you weren't my son." The air in the room turns to ice. The bond is severed. And when Albus hears Amos Diggory at their front door later that night, begging Harry to use a confiscated time turner to save his son Cedric, Albus finds his purpose. He will do what his father won't. He will save the spare. He will prove that a Slytherin Potter can be a hero too. Along with the older, charismatic Delphi Diggory, Albus and Scorpius leap from the roof of the moving Hogwarts Express, plunging into a journey that will tear the fabric of reality apart. They break into the Ministry of Magic, disguised as Harry, Ron, and Hermione. The heist is a frantic, pulse-bounding race through a building that feels alive and hostile. They steal the time turner from Hermione's office, a room filled with books that bite and shadows that whisper. But they don't understand that time is not a map. It is a living thing that bleeds when it is cut. Their first trip back to the Triwizard Tournament seems simple. They will disarm Cedric in the first task. They will make him lose. But when they return to the present, the world has shifted. Ron and Hermione never married. Rose, Albus's cousin, has been erased from existence. Albus is a Gryffindor, but he is more miserable than ever because his friendship with Scorpius is forbidden. Desperate to fix it, they go back again. They humiliate Cedric in the second task, turning him into a laughingstock. They think they've saved him, but humiliation is a powerful poison. In the second alternate reality, Scorpius emerges from the lake alone. The world is dark. The sky is the color of a fresh bruise. Harry Potter is dead, killed at the Battle of Hogwarts because Neville Longbottom was murdered by a bitter, Death Eater version of Cedric Diggory. In this world, Voldemort reigns supreme. It is the age of the Scorpion King. Humans are caged, mudbloods are tortured, and the air smells of burning flesh and despair. Scorpius Malfoy, the boy who is always afraid, must now find the courage to be a hero in a world that doesn't want him to exist. He finds the last remnants of the Resistance, a weary, battle-scarred Ron and Hermione, and a Severus Snape who survived the war in this timeline. This Snape is a man of shadow and silence, still motivated by the love of a woman who died decades ago. Together, they make a stand against the Dementors in a sequence that is as terrifying as it is beautiful. Snape looks at Scorpius and tells him to tell Harry that he is proud Harry gave his son his name. It is a moment of ultimate redemption, a bridge across timelines that should never have existed. Scorpius manages to reset the world, but the danger is not over. Delphi, the girl who guided them, reveals her true face. She is not a Diggory. She is the daughter of the dark. She is the child of Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange, a creature born in the cold shadows of Malfoy Manor, fueled by a singular, desperate desire to meet the father who never knew she existed. She destroys the Time Turner after taking them back to the most pivotal night in wizarding history, October 31, 1981, Godric's Hollow. The boys are trapped in the past, helpless to stop Delphi from preventing Voldemort's downfall. They use the only thing they have, the baby blanket. Using Albus's knowledge of the future and Harry's connection to the blanket, they burn a message into the fabric that Harry, in the present day, is able to read. It is a cry for help across time. Harry, Draco, Ginny, Ron, and Hermione arrive in the past using a superior, golden time turner kept by the Malfoy family. The final confrontation takes place in the quiet, snowy streets of Godric's Hollow. It is a cinematic masterpiece of tension. To lure Delphi out, Harry must transform himself into Voldemort. He must inhabit the skin of the man who murdered his parents, feeling the cold, serpentine malice of the Dark Lord. The battle that follows is not just one of spells, but of legacies. They defeat Delphi, but the true climax is silent. Harry, Albus, and their friends must hide in the shadows and watch as the real Voldemort arrives. They have to watch as James and Lily Potter walk into their house for the last time. Harry has to listen to his mother's screams. He has to watch the green flash that defined his life. He stands there, held by his son, as he witnesses his own tragedy. It is the only way to save the world. It is the moment Harry Potter finally accepts his past, and Albus Potter finally accepts his father. They return to the present, older and scarred, but finally whole. The play ends not with a celebration, but with a quiet walk through the Hogwarts grounds. Harry takes Albus to the grave of Cedric Diggory. He tells his son about the weight of the names he carries. He tells him that he doesn't need to be a hero, he just needs to be Albus. The scars are still there. The world is still dangerous. But as the sun sets over the Black Lake, the boy who lived and the cursed child stand together, no longer separated by the ghosts of the past, but united by the messy, complicated, and beautiful reality of the present. The eighth story is not about magic. It is about the hardest spell of all, the one that mends a broken heart between a father and his son.